Well, I would say it's now only a matter of time until Super Mario Brothers crosses $1 billion. It's already at 866 million globally. I'd say there's more money to be made as well because it's still just Saturday. It's got Saturday and Sunday still to make money. And I don't even know if this is out in Japan yet, which is insane. I don't know what the reasoning is for them holding it back from Japan for so long. I think it's kind of weird considering Nintendo is from Japan, but I'm sure they have a reason for it. It's going to make a lot of money there too. So, or maybe it's already out there. I'm not sure. But Super Mario Brothers crossing $1 billion is almost assured at this point. I personally think this is hilarious because this is money that used to go to Disney. Disney used to make this money when they were, of course, making family-friendly films. Now they don't make this kind of money anymore. And now, because of that, Illumination has stepped in and pretty much taken their market. They've been stealing Disney's family market for a while now. And I think it's funny. I do. Disney has a huge ego, and it's getting humiliated and humbled over and over again now. And it's going to look even worse when Elemental flops. And because they haven't started promoting that movie yet, I can't wait to find out what kind of identity politics are in that movie. Maybe one of the elements is gay. I'm sure that'll be at the front of their marketing. We're going to learn more about that character than the actual plot of the movie. Because Disney's run by a bunch of idiots. They think everyone goes to see movies because of identity politics, and that's not what they go to see movies for, and Mario is proving that to them. So, you know, this gets a lot worse than just the movie, by the way. We'll come back to this, because there's a couple movies on here worth talking about. But I want to start here. This is from that park place. Is Mario now more popular than Mickey Mouse? And I would say yes, he is. In fact, for a long time, since maybe the third game, globally, children would recognize him just as much as they recognize Mickey Mouse. And you have to also consider the fact that Disney hasn't done shit with Mickey Mouse in decades. What has he been in? A couple of short cartoons like this one, Carried Away. And coincidentally, he's in the older style, which they're probably doing to try to save copyright. They don't do anything with their classic characters anymore. Nothing. They just let them waste away. And because of that, I would argue that brand has kind of gone into the shitter. More people recognize him as the logo of the company than an actual character. They don't do anything with him. Meanwhile, Nintendo has been using Mario constantly since its inception. He's been in so many games, and now he's got his own movie, which is making tons of money. And it's not going to let up either, because Nintendo is now talking about creating more Nintendo movies. And hopefully they keep them all separate. A lot of people want a Nintendo cinematic universe, which I don't understand. That sounds stupid. I don't need to see Mario and Zelda team up to take down the Hand from Smash Brothers. That sounds stupid. I would rather these all be separate. I'm a little tired of the shared universe shit, to be honest. They'll just do separate movies. You get a Zelda movie. I know a Zelda movie's coming. They just would be stupid not to make one. They're going to 100% do a Zelda movie. That'll be hilarious to watch that outgross all of Disney's shit. They got a Metroid movie. They could do that. They've got so many characters. And all of those characters would translate into great family-friendly films. All of them would. Imagine if they made a Star Fox movie. They make a Star Fox movie and it outgrosses Disney's Star Wars. That'd be great. That would be great. So they're going to keep doing this. Now that they have made over $1 billion, and it's going to probably make, it can make $1.5 billion. I could see that happening for sure. It's got a long ways to go. It still has this weekend and next weekend, and then Guardians comes out, but Guardians isn't even tracking that great. Guardians is not tracking that great. So, maybe that's wrong. Maybe it'll do good. Who knows? But this movie probably has another month in theaters before it starts to fizzle out. And then it goes to digital. Then you'll be able to watch it digitally and buy it. So then it's going to keep making money. And then wait till the Blu-rays and the DVDs come out. Parents are going to gobble this up so that their kids can watch it 500 times. Because we all watched movies we love like millions of times when we were kids. So this character, talk about a revival. Not that he was ever down, but this is a whole new medium. So, yeah, Disney's not in a good place. Lots of flops. Then you got Illumination coming in and just stealing their market. This is how it works. Get woke, go broke. Now you've got competition rising up and taking their market and giving people what they want. And there is a big demand for family-friendly movies. So far, I would say you could go see an Illumination movie and not having to worry about your children being groomed. You don't have to worry about that shit in Illumination movies. Disney movies, I'm not so sure. It's at the point you would need to screen them before you would let your kids watch them. It's disgusting. Speaking of losers, John Leguizamo still out here salty as hell that they did not ask him to be in this movie. I think it's hilarious. Now he's saying he would consider a role in a Super Mario Brothers sequel. They don't need you in their movie. They don't need you in their movie. They don't probably even want you in their movie. You're going around trashing them. Nintendo don't care about you. They pushed away Square Enix at the top of their game. You think they're going to come to John Leguizamo? By the way, the Square Enix thing was a huge mistake on their part, by the way. They should have done whatever they could to work with that. Losing Square Enix hurt them. But they're friends now. They patch things up. But they had no problem giving them the finger. You think they need John Leguizamo? Nobody even knows who you were. Fake Luigi is who you were. And this idea that this movie is not inclusive is such shit. Because when you look at the voice acting cast for this movie, it definitely is. But the reason that he's trashing is because he's not in it. He's so damn salty that they didn't pick up a phone and say, hey, Latino Luigi, you want to come back and do a voice in the movie? They never called him for that. And his ego, he's not happy about that. So he's still out there trashing it, saying that he would consider a role now. He's doing his best to keep himself attached to this movie. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.